We live in a world full of colors. The sky appears blue, the leaves are green, and the roses are red. But how do we see these different colors? Most of them is due to pigmentation. For example, the leaves contain pigments called chlorophyll, which is responsible for absorbing all the components of white light and reflecting only the green, which makes it appear green in color. But is pigmentation the only way because of which we can see the colors? How about the changing colors of a chameleon or the shimmering colors of a peacock's feather? If we do a little experiment and pour a solvent on a peacock's feather, we'll find that it loses its color. And once the solvent dries off, it regains its color. How does this happen? If we observe a peacock's feather under a scanning electron microscope, we'll find that it has got certain periodic nanostructures which interacts with light in special ways. So these periodic nanostructures absorb some components of light while reflects the other. So the beautiful colors of a peacock's feather are not due to pigmentation but because of these periodic nanostructures. Down the line, scientists imitated nature and fabricated such structures in labs, which is today known as the photonic crystals. So such artificially created nanostructures can have periodicity in all three dimensions. Further, a new dimension was added to the photonic crystals by using such a material for fabrication which was sensitive to an external stimulus. It may be the temperature, pressure, or any other factor. In my research, I intend to use a highly sensitive hydrogel for fabricating photonic crystals. So hydrogel is a kind of material which can absorb water, and upon absorption it undergoes swelling. So a hydrogel based photonic crystal will basically incorporate two properties. Firstly, it will absorb humidity from the atmosphere, and secondly, upon absorption it will undergo swelling. So this will change the periodic nanostructure of the photonic crystal. And this in turn will change the color which is being reflected from the photonic crystal. So as of now, I am trying to fabricate a hydrogel based humidity sensor whose sensitivity can be much more than the conventionally available humidity sensors. Hence, taking inspiration from the nature, this architecture at the nanoscale can affect many of our industrial products in large. Thank you.